Yes, mate. Welcome to the video. Right, so if you haven't figured it out from the title, basically today I'm going to eat 5,000 calories and then burn 5,000 calories. And the whole kind of point of this video is almost like a bit of an experiment or like a research study using myself. I want to see if I'll gain any weight by eating the same amount of calories that I'm burning, but like pushing it up to like the upper limit. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm going to use my Fitbit to track it, and obviously that's linked to my phone. So it's 7:10 now, and this morning I basically woke up, did my kind of usual morning routine. I read my book and I had a coffee, so I had 200 ml of milk with that coffee, and then came upstairs, did some meditation, and that's pretty much taken me to where I am now. I also actually unloaded the dishwasher for my mum, so that obviously didn't take very long, but I did do that as well. So now we're here. What the Fitbit is currently reading, right? So I'm on just over 1,000 steps, burned just over 600 calories, and like distance accumulated through walking. I don't know if that's also going to track my cycling, but it says 0.74 kilometers at the moment, or 0.73. So that's where we are currently. Now, I'm actually about to go downstairs right now and start making the first meal of the day. So I put up this poll on Instagram and got loads of responses from my followers on there. I wanted to basically find out what types of foods growing up they thought or they were told, or maybe even now, like people might still think this, if certain specific types of foods made them gain weight or made them fat, like regardless of calories, if you know what I mean. So even if you ate a small amount of that food, you would get fat or you would gain weight. So in this video I'm going to try and eat a lot of those types of foods to really try and make a point, basically. So yeah, so I'm about to go downstairs and make my first meal, which is going to be French toast. So to make this video shorter and to make this clip more engaging, I'm going to start overlaying some clips right now. I'll probably move myself into one of the corners of the French toast, of the French toast making process. I've got the recipe from like BBC, Good Food Online. I'll put that on the screen as well so you guys can see that. But basically, what I want to show you guys in this video is, one, how much exercise you need to do in one day to actually burn 5,000 calories by the end of the day. Two, how much food you can eat within 5,000 calories, because sometimes I hear people like, oh yeah, I ate so much food today, literally ate like 10,000 calories. I'm like, realistically, you haven't eaten 10,000 calories. They might have eaten 10,000 calories, but chances are they probably haven't. It's also relevant to say I'll probably just disrupt the making French toast process. I did weigh myself this morning. Obviously that's like one of the main reasons why I'm doing this video. I weighed in at 72.1 kilos. So I'm gonna finish off the video showing like a weigh-in tomorrow morning, and yeah, it'll be interesting to sort of see what the difference is. I know that there's other variables that are going to probably have an impact, like sodium and water retention, etc. But I think I'm probably going to end up maintaining my weight. Like as long as I'm active, as long as I'm getting 5,000 calories burnt today, I think it's going to show maintenance across like, yeah, weight gain by today and tomorrow. The final thing that I guess is worth stating is this video might get more views, it might not, who knows, but if it gets 1,000 likes, like 1,000 thumbs up, I will do this same video, but I'll do 10,000 calories. So I'll eat 10,000 in one day, and in that same day, I'll burn 10,000. That will be a bloody hard video. That will take, I'll literally have to get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then, yeah, that will be a long one, but I will do it. So yeah, 1,000 likes, we'll do it. Right, enjoy the French toast, and I'm excited. I'm gonna go downstairs and make it. I haven't had French toast in so long, so I'm hoping it comes out good. I'll also, yeah, put the calories on the screen for like all the foods that I'm eating, so you guys can sort of have an idea of how much food I'm eating. I think I'm gonna have about 5 meals today. Each of them are quite different. Should be a good video, mate. Enjoy. That was unreal. The French toast was so good. Like brioche on its own, because I made it with brioche instead of like normal bread. Brioche on its own with butter is unreal, let alone with like cinnamon and vanilla extract and all those other bits, mate. And that wasn't sugar that I put on. I didn't track it as sugar. It's like sweetener, granulated sweetener. Anyways, I'm obviously about to go for a bike ride right now. It's about 8:15. I said I was gonna I've kind of planned my day. I was gonna cycle from 8 till 9, so I'm still probably gonna cycle for about an hour. This is gonna be the first form of activity for the day. For me personally, on like a highly high expenditure day, I'd probably burn around 3,500 calories. That's what the Fitbit says. And on those days, I walk 25,000 steps roughly, and I do a 1 hour gym session. So I'm expecting today that I'm gonna have to do this 1 hour bike ride, probably walk around 35,000 steps, and then also do like a longer gym session. So yeah, just want to point out that I'm not actually like burning 5,000 calories worth like in exercise, if that makes sense, because that would be so hard. So like your body has like BMR, everyone has like a BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and that's from existing how many calories like do you burn in a day. So if you literally just like woke up and just sat down and just like lived and existed, your body would burn like your BMR. So I think my BMR is around like, I actually am not sure what my BMR is, it's around 2,000 something and the lower end. So therefore, in theory, I'm going to be consuming 5,000 calories worth of food, but the exercise I need to do throughout the day needs to be like the difference between my BMR and 5,000. So it's probably going to be about 3,000. But yeah, like I had 1,000 calories this morning. That's how much the French toast was. And to do 1,000 calories, like burn 1,000 calories worth of exercise, would literally have to do like 3 hours, if not more, of exercise. So yeah, it's absolutely insane. But I'm gonna go for this bike ride now, and then I'll check in with you afterwards. I'm actually quite excited. I don't cycle a lot. Like I cycle maybe once a week at the moment. I used to cycle to college every day and back, but that was about 4 years ago. Actually, I cycled a lot at uni as well because I was working for Deliveroo. So I haven't cycled a lot in the last couple of years, but I'm excited. It's not like the most amazing day in the world, but it's not raining, so that's absolutely fine. Jeez. Yes, all right. We got back from the cycle about 20 minutes ago, just hopped in the shower. I'm gonna tell you guys what the next meal is now. I'm basically gonna have spaghetti bolognese, mate, but with pasta. I used to rinse like pasta dishes all the time. Pasta is another food group or type of food that people associate with like weight gain, etc. So definitely wanted to get that in today. Yeah, I'm gassed to eat this meal. You guys will be sort of watching me prep it now and get it all together, get it ready. The other thing that I'm going to eat, so I'm going to combine 2 meals together. I was initially going to eat these separately, but then decided probably be a better idea to have them all at once. So yeah, spaghetti bolognese, pasta bolognese is going to be the first part, and then the second part is going to be some pancakes, like little small pancakes with peanut butter and jam on them, and then some like brownie bites from Thornton's, and then these like white chocolate shortbread bites as well, also from Thornton's. So yeah, both of those meals like individually, so pancakes, all of that lot is about 850 calories, and then the spaghetti bolognese is also about 850 calories. So I'll put on the screen now the spaghetti bolognese so you can look at sort of quantities, calories of that one, and then there you go, there's the pancakes, again, quantities, types of foods, how many calories each thing has. So let's talk a little bit about the cycle. Ended up cycling for 1 hour and 45 minutes, which was obviously longer than I initially planned, but was really enjoying it. Parts of it obviously were tough when I was like cycling up hills. I was like, fucking hell, proper mission. But overall, like I live right in the countryside, and yeah, it was so nice. Like actually the sun came out and it was very euphoric. So really enjoyed that. I think in total, actually, I'll put it on the screen right now, but like those are the stats from the cycle. I think I did about 18 miles, and obviously that's nothing to write home about, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not really a cyclist. So anyways, it's not about the distance. I had a good time, and in total, I think I ended up burning like 750 odd calories. So that's madness, like for nearly 2 hours of cycling and burning like 750, 800 calories. Puts it into perspective. So yeah, gonna enjoy eating this food that I'm about to make now. You guys will be watching me eat it, and then we're gonna do some more exercise, I guess. That's pretty much how this whole day is gonna go. It's gonna be like walking, exercise, walking, exercise. I'm just gonna interrupt past Dion for a second there. Can we just acknowledge, right, how small a bowl of like pasta is for like 850 calories? Yeah, granted it is with cheese as well, but still, it was only 100 grams of dry pasta. I literally used to rinse at uni maybe like 300 grams of dry pasta in like one go as like a serving. That's madness. For me, this is like, that's tiny. Anyways, oh well, it's all good. So I've still got the, well, altogether it's like an okay meal. Probably not for 1,700 calories. Like I could definitely have far more significant, substantial sized meals for that. But yeah, anyway, I want to do like a live taste test quick on these Thornton's little bites. Obviously I know fucking peanut butter and jam on pancakes is going to be legit and unreal, so you don't need to see me taste test that. These better be legit. Not sure which way round it is, but one of them is about 70 calories per bite and the other one is 60 calories per bite. So that's quite a lot. You guys saw me like open them up and I think there was maybe 10 in each packet. I could easily sink both of those packets in one go. So yeah, it's going to be hard to not go back and just rinse them. Probably will tomorrow, to be fair, but still. Right, brownie bite. It's naughty because it's got like, I don't know how, I'll try and focus in on it, but it's got like brownie on the top and then like chocolate layer on the bottom. Yeah, right, let's go. Yeah, that is literally unreal. Actually, that's so good. I love brownies so much. And Thornton's might be ridiculously overpriced, but you pay for what you get, and that was good. So high expectations for this. I'm a big fan of white chocolate. Okay, yeah, that was unreal too. It was like what? It's like caramel as well, white chocolate caramel with like biscuity sort of shortbread on the bottom. So good. I've kind of just gone against like everything that I stand for when it comes to everything that I stand for. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but when it comes to eating food, I really like fussy. I don't like eating sweet stuff before savoury. I feel like it messes up like the taste in my mouth. So I'll have something like, now the fact that I've eaten this and I'm gonna go and eat spaghetti bolognese, in my head I'm thinking like the spaghetti bolognese is gonna taste awful because I've had these which are like meant to be sweeter. Anyways, I'm just weird. Go back to past Dion. I guess the other thing I want to say actually also is that I'm not trying to say that a good approach to sort of dieting or like doing exercise, etc., is to only do exercise so that you can like eat more food, especially like junk food, bad food, because I know there's a lot of people who like will literally just go on a treadmill for an hour just so that they can eat a slice of cake. That's not a good mindset to be in, and that's not what I'm trying to like. My Fitbit's just told me I've hit 10k steps, mate. That's not what I'm trying to, that's not the point I'm trying to get across, and I'm not trying to like encourage. That's not what I'm trying to encourage. This is simply just a bit of fun. I'm having a fun day. I'm like just doing a bit of an experiment, bit of like just to see what happens if I eat 5,000 calories of these types of foods, burn 5,000 calories, what happens to my weight, basically. But yeah, on that note, so about 10:30 now. It is, I've done just over 10,000 steps and I've burnt 1,791. Fuck. Jeez, okay, yeah, so we still got a fair bit to do, and yeah, gonna crack on with the rest of the day, mate. Yes, okay. Out for a walk. This is pretty much immediately as soon as I finished the previous meal, which was very good, very nice. I actually really enjoyed that. So not feeling like full up or anything. If anything, today the food isn't going to be the problem. Like sinking 5,000 calories, especially when it's like junk food, or to a certain extent junk food, unhealthy food, whatever you want to label it as, is pretty easy. The harder part is going to be obviously getting that expenditure in. But at the same time, I fucking love being outside. I love listening to podcasts, audiobooks, listening to my music, and it's such a sick day. Like, how can you not appreciate just being outside, mate? So yeah, I'm having a good one. This is pretty good. I reckon I'm going to probably walk for about an hour and a half. I am tracking it. I'll show you guys how far I walk afterwards, the steps, etc. It's going to be a pretty fucking sick day, mate. Then we're going to train later on as well. Well, by train, obviously, gyms are shut at the moment, but we'll be doing some weights in my garage. Yes, mate. Okay, so I just finished up filming a podcast. Well, not even filming, recording a podcast with Josh. Haven't eaten anything since the last food that you saw me eat. I've just had a can of Green Monster, mate. They're very naughty. About to go and do some weights in the garage now. The time is nearly 3 o'clock and I've burned 2,880 calories. So hopefully this gym session will take me up to around like 3,000, don't know, 3,000 and something. Then I'm going to have to go for like another walk and maybe another bike ride. Yeah, it's tough, man. Burning 5,000 calories in a day is not easy, but I'm enjoying it, having a good time, and I think we're going to be able to do it, mate. I know we're going to be able to do it, so very excited. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm not going to film any of the weight session, one, because I just want to like not have to worry about setting up the camera in different locations, and then two, just want to make the video a bit more like short, and a lot of my other videos have some workout content in them, mate, so this one doesn't need it. As you can probably tell by my face, I'm a little bit red, but that's the weight session done. Did about an hour and 10 minutes. Was actually a really good session. The sun is still out, so I was able to do some exercises outside in the sunlight, which is always good. However, I'm nowhere near really where I need to be. I'm 3,400 calories and it's 4:20, so I am going to go for a run. I don't really want to go for a run, but obviously it's got to be done, mate. I'm filming the video, so probably going to run for about 35 to 40 minutes. That will take me to 5 o'clock. Then I've got about an hour to sort out some music. Then I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight, like a DJ Mix live stream. I will accumulate some steps doing that, but yeah, I'll put up, these are the stats from the walk that I did earlier. I think I walked, I don't know, it was over an hour, about 3 miles or so.
just shows, like, puts in perspective how little calories I guess you do kind of burn walking. But at the same time, I think walking's really fucking good for you. You can't run everywhere, obviously, mate. But yeah, I can't film any of the running as I'm going to be running, so I will check in and put up my stats afterwards. Hopefully the run will take me to 4K. That's the plan, and then do the mixing, and then potentially have to go for like another walk to make up the final calories, mate. Jeez. All right, just got back from the run. It was pretty good. I did 5.5 kilometers. I'll put on the screen right now exactly that sort of time. That's actually my fastest 5.5K, which is pretty sweet. So now I'm going to tuck into this pizza. This pizza is actually like ridiculous in terms of calories. I'll put it on the screen right now, but I think it's about 1,600, which is, yeah, mental, but it's from Sainsbury's. This was £4.50 as well, which is a bit extortionate, but yeah, barbecue based, chicken and bacon, classic crust, geez. So I'll be overlaying me on the screen, eating that right now, along with some just like B-roll shots of it. I'm gonna edit some, I say edit, actually, I'm gonna download some new music, some new tracks that I'm gonna use for the live stream, and just sort out like some music in general. I've got about an hour now until I said I'm gonna go live, so I'm a little bit pushed for time, but okay, future Dion interrupting, past Dion once again. Right, first off, I want to say this pizza looks unreal. I don't always go for barbecue base. Sometimes I go for like tomato base. I don't have a favourite, it just depends on what I'm feeling. Bloody hell, I look fucking pasty, but I can't be bothered to change it. I'm a bit pushed for time. The other thing I'd say is, like, in terms of distribution of like chicken and other like toppings, probably about 3 out of 10. There's like half of it hasn't really got much on it. Anyways, I'm going to do a taste test. I don't eat pizza often at all. I don't know why, I fucking love it, but yeah, I just don't really have it that often. Can't remember the last time I had it, so really look forward to rinsing this. Time is nearly 5:30. Here we go, first bite. Yeah, that's unreal, to be fair. Really good. It only took like 12 minutes to cook as well. I'm gonna eat it standing up. 1, because it's better for digestion. 2, can't be bothered to sit down. 3, I'm trying to fucking burn shitloads of calories. That doesn't make sense. I can't be bothered to sit down. Anyways, I'm trying to burn calories, and standing's better than sitting. And yeah, I just don't want to be hunched over. So I'm gonna get into the time lapse, go back to past Dion, mate. Definitely get this in before then I'll be feeling pretty energized whilst I'm mixing. I'm also going to have a couple of beers, so yeah, I'll show you the beers I'm having in a minute. But yeah, this pizza looks really good. I'm really excited to eat it. My appetite has been like super high today. Obviously I've been doing so much exercise, so that is expected. And it's like I said earlier, it's not the food that's difficult. Like, I could rinse of different varieties of food. I could rinse like loads and loads of calories. I'll probably do like a calorie challenge soon, but yeah, the expenditure is killing me. I'm at the moment, well, let me just check my Fitbit because it says I'm just like recording my run or whatever. Fuck's sake. So at this present point in time, we are just shy of 4,000 calories burnt. So I've still got 1 more 1,000 calories to burn, which is a bit naughty, to be fair. So yeah, we'll see where we're in after the mixing. Man, I need to get this pizza in me though. Jeez, sun's still looking naughty though. Of course, had to leave the best slice till last. I'm gonna full send this, mate. Okay, shock, I'm running late right now. I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to have a couple of beers. I'm not sure which ones they are, but just found them on my cupboard. These little naughty ones. Whilst I do my mixing, I'll get some of it on here, mate. Jeez, I love a beer, mate. A pizza and a beer, man. Doesn't get better than that. Jeez, come on. He's only gone and done it. Right, so that was actually, like, the mixing was so much fun. I literally had such a good time doing the live stream. My mum even came and got involved. She got back from her walk and then she saw me doing some mixing and she was like, yes, got behind the decks with me and was doing some dancing. I actually put it onto my Instagram and like people were really loving it, and I think it would just put a smile on people's faces, mate. I also actually made a TikTok like account and posted it onto TikTok as my first video because I've been meaning to make a TikTok account, haven't really got around to it, and I was like, this is the best fucking first video to have onto there. So yeah, if you've got like TikTok, then follow me on there. I'm just Mr. Ravenface. I'll be posting funny jokes videos. But anyway, onto this like video. Let's conclude it. Let's see where we're at. So the current time is, that's the current time. You probably can't see it. So I'm going to tell you, mate, it's 9:10 and I have officially burnt 5,000
5,074 5,074 calories. I've walked 30,000 steps, or 30,500 steps to be precise. And yeah, that's madness. How many kilometers have I done? 23.08 kilometers. Basically, how do I feel? Right, so let's go into this final meal because I haven't finished eating yet. And then whilst you're watching me eat that final meal, we'll talk. So yeah, the final meal is going to be one of these Haagen-Dazs little ice cream pots, and there is 4 to choose from: vanilla, macadamia nut brittle, praline and cream, and cookies and cream. I'm probably going to go for the praline one. That's what that looks like. Pretty naughty. Then also going to send 5 of these milk chocolate digestives, which are just like the fucking goat of all biscuits. It's going to be very hard to not send the whole packet, but I'm only going to have 5 because that's within the restriction. And a glass of milk to obviously dip my biscuits into. So you're going to be watching me eat that stuff now. And yeah, so today has been like, it's been fun. I've had a really, really good day. It's been a kind of cool challenge, if you can call it a challenge, to film, to do, to just put together. My legs feel numb, my knee kind of hurts. Obviously I've done a lot of exercise today, like we did the 2-hour kind of cycle this morning, came back, went for a walk, did like weights in the garage, went for another walk, and went for a run, and then did like 2 hours of mixing because I stayed on longer like after the live stream. So it's crazy. That level of expenditure is not sustainable. Like, the results are in, so it's the day after now, and I weighed myself this morning, right, and it's what I was expecting, which I'm gassed about because I wanted to make this point in this video, right? So I actually ended up losing weight, mate. That's madness. So yesterday, I've wrote it down, my weigh-in was 72.1 kilos, which was a new low weigh-in for me anyways. 72.1 kilos and 159, like that's roughly 159 pounds. This morning, I was 71.8 kilos. So that's the first time that I've been in like the 71s for ages. And that's nearly 1 pound down from yesterday, right? So I lost weight. Now, I do want to like be 100% transparent, 100% honest. So I actually ended up burning this amount of calories. It's like 5,300 by the end of the day, and that's just because like obviously you continue to burn calories as you're moving, etc., up until you go to sleep fundamentally. And I consumed this many, so I consumed like just over 5,000 because that was my plan, and I ended up burning around 5,300. So in theory, I was actually in a 300 calorie deficit. That would explain the weight loss. So if anything, it just like supports that. If I'd consumed maybe 300 or 400 more calories, then I would have maintained my weight. Jeez, I'm gassed that that's the result. And like I said, I just want to reinforce that there is a difference between like losing weight and like if your main focus is just like weight loss, etc. There's a difference between being healthy internally and intaking foods that give you the good right macronutrients, protein, carbs, fats, micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, etc. And then like obviously eating other foods that don't give you those like micronutrients. So whilst you can still be losing weight, you might actually not be that healthy internally. So I wouldn't recommend eating those types of foods to a certain extent that I was eating yesterday on a frequent basis. But it does just show you that, one, if you're like doing enough expenditure, you can counteract how much you're eating. So it really is just like calories in versus calories out. And 2, there are no fucking food groups individually specifically that are going to make you fat based on only eating that food regardless of quantity. It's all about how much you're eating of that food. So yes, yesterday I could have fucking eaten way more pizza, way more any pancakes and all that sort of stuff, and I would have gained weight. I would have seen a weight gain. However, I measured it and I restricted it and I made sure that my output and input were the same. Geez, you can eat too much of anything and gain weight. You can eat too much of salad. It would be very, very hard, but you can eat too much salad and gain weight. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a bit different and I have really enjoyed making it. I'm really trying to give loads of variety to my content. So if you're new here, then subscribe. I will do similar videos in the future. If you have any ideas of any similar sort of styles of videos that you want to see me do, I will do them. I will also get thinking, mate. Smash that thumbs up button. I appreciate all of you and I'll see you in the next one. Yes, mate.